by the third eye being awakened inside of you. Literally something else added, 1, 2, 3, something else added to your two-strand DNA. That's what the third eye represents. And what it's called, what they say that serpent, when it's climbing up your back and going into your brain, when the serpent's head makes contact with your pineal gland. Now some people pronounce it pineal gland. Pineal gland. I don't care how you pronounce it. It's this little bitty gland in the deep recesses of your brain, right behind your forehead here. And they say, now I want you to listen to this, so the New Agers say that when this pineal gland is activated, you receive illumination. Okay? Light awareness, light consciousness. All these terms they use have to do with awakening and awareness and light. And all of these things they say is going to happen. Illumination is going to take place when your pineal gland is activated. Now I've been seeing that for a long time. And I haven't really, it didn't really click on me what was going on. God just works in wonderful, wonderful, magnificent ways. Here at our secret broadcasting compound, one of my daughters, Alicia, works for me here. And she answers the phone and takes orders and stuff like that and gets me, fried chicken and stuff. And we sent her off to school. And she was going to be a medical assistant. And she was really, really good at medical terminology. And I said, Alicia, what's the pineal gland do, and what is melatonin? And she said, Dad, let me teach you what I know about this. And she began to reel some stuff off, and she read some articles and printed them out for me and helped me out with the research. So I got to give her credit. Pat on the back to Alicia Bug. That's my pet name for her. And you don't know that. Okay? You don't know that. But anyway, so I started doing a little research on that and what exactly the pineal gland does down inside of your mind. And I'm going to read you an article now from actually a New Age or Newage website, Newage because it rhymes with sewage, Newage website concerning what the pineal gland is good for, why this activation of the pineal gland is so necessary. Here we go, okay? The pineal gland is a little organ situated between the right and left hemispheres of the brain. In other words, it's like the center point, the fusion point of your brain. In the exact center of the brain, and has been long been thought to have been a vestigial remnant of a once larger section of the brain. The common perception is that the pineal gland is an evolutionary leftover, just like the appendix. But contrary to Western science and medicine, the pineal gland is the master gland. You catching this? It's the master gland. The New Age people believe that the pineal gland is the absolute most important part of your brain, and it's right in the center. It's like, and if you look at this image of the brain, remember those mazes that people walk? That's what that looks like, and it's getting them to the center point where the half man, half beast, the centaur, is located, and he needs to be freed. That's what this imagery is all about. It all connects together, folks. But anyway, it's the master gland. The pineal gland is your third eye or seat of clairvoyance, the power to see objects or events that cannot be perceived by the senses. It is also known as the Eye of Ra, or Heru, which they call God. It allows you to commune with the It allows you to commune with the Creator and with positive force spirits in other dimensions. Stop right here. It allows you to commune with the Creator. Now, New Age garbage, Bible doctrine. The only thing that allows you to commune with your Creator is the mediator between God and men, the man Christ Jesus. It's not this little peanut-sized organ in the center point of your brain. That's not it. Folks, the doctrines that are creeping into the mainstream churches right now are nothing but doctrines of devils and seducing spirits. These words right here, it allows you to commune with the Creator. That's what you hear everywhere. We're going to commune with God. That's what community is all about. We're communing with one another. And as we commune with God, and for some reason, Jesus is left out of the equation. Anyway, but wait, there's more. The article goes on to say, the pineal gland plays an important role in the regulation of our sleeping patterns and consequently our dream time incursions. This gland is responsible to produce two hormones, melatonin and DMT. The pineal gland produces the mystical anti-aging secretions that preserve life. Stop right here. Genesis chapter 3. The serpent, remember, he's the guy at the base of your spine. The serpent said, ye shall not surely die. The elixir of life, the holy grail, the fountain of youth, all of these concepts play into this idea of immortality of mankind so long as the pineal gland is activated. Let's look on. Let's see here. Melatonin is essential for our sleep-wake cycle and peaks in the middle of the night when we are in our deepest stages of REM sleep. DMT is structurally similar to melatonin. The biochemical precursor to both molecules is serotonin, a key neurotransmitter whose conduits are involved in mood and targeted in the treatment of psychiatric disorders. DMT, which is dimethyltryptamine, got it, also structurally resembles other psychedelic drugs such as LSD and psilocybin, and is the active agent in the ayahuasca brews the Amazon shamans used to provoke out-of-body experiences. Let me stop right here. Let me share with you what my beautiful daughter shared with me. Dad, she said, you need to get this. Melatonin, that's what's produced by your pineal gland. Melatonin, she said, Dad, it's called the hormone of darkness. As you go throughout the day, your body, we did a video called The Cycles of Christian Growth, and somebody emailed me yesterday or today and said, man, that teaching it saved my life, is what it did. Because everything we do goes in cycles, and God ordained it that way. You're not going to be good all the time, so quit acting like it. But anyway, as the day goes on and night comes, you see, there's something, I want to get ahead of myself here. There's that little gland inside the center of your brain, in the very core of your brain, called the pineal gland, light that's going through your eyes. When the lights dim, the pineal gland starts secreting amounts of melatonin. Melatonin is what makes you at about 9:30, 10 o'clock at night go, oh man, I bet some of you just yawned just now. Oh man, I'm getting sleepy. I think I'm going to turn in for the night. And you lay down, and you shut the lights off in your room, or blow the lantern out, and all of a sudden there's darkness around, and then the pineal gland really starts kicking into gear here, and it increases its amount of melatonin up until about the mid part of your sleep cycle. Now, if you sleep 6 hours or 8 hours, it's going to be the midpoint of that. And then when it reaches the midpoint, then it kind of starts backing down a little bit and secreting less and less, so that toward morning, you're waking back up, and the melatonin is eliminated. It's you excrete it out, and it's gone, and then the cycle is going to begin the next day. Now, she said, Dad, she said, listen to this. Light turns it off. Okay, the pineal. Listen to this. The pineal gland reacts to light in such a way. She said that's why if you get up in the middle of the night and you go to the bathroom, don't turn the bathroom light on, because that shuts it down, and you'll have a hard time going back to sleep. And I'm going, my daughter's a genius. My daughter is a genius. Not really, but anyway. And I'm just going, wow. And I'm thinking about all of the biblical aspects of this, because, get this, the pineal gland, they say, has got to be activated. And they say that it's going to bring you an awakening. But in reality,